What up, guys? It's your boy APT Songs here, back with another music video reaction. Now, in trying to grow this channel, I understand that it's a lot easier to do that if I'm reacting to artists that are pretty well known or have signed deals and stuff like that. But I also want to be able to use this platform to introduce you guys to new artists who maybe would otherwise not get any kind of exposure. And so there's a lot of underground artists out there that are putting out videos like I was back in the day, and I wish to God that somebody would have highlighted me on their platform. So with that said, today we're reacting to a guy named Jayden Hawks. And I've never heard of this guy. He's in Brisbane, but he has a video and song out called A Dime. So never heard of this person. Somebody just randomly said on my channel, hey, you should react to this guy. And I was like, you know what? This video that right now we're about to watch has like 303 views. It was released a couple weeks ago. So very, very new artist. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and react to his song and video and let you know what I think about it, all right? So without further ado, here is Jayden Hawks, A Dime. Ready? Here we go. Okay, this is definitely being self-shot. I'm liking the beat so far. He's clearly at school or somewhere near there.
I've been in the sun wearing shades. Gotta stay ahead of the game.
I was not expecting that voice to come out of him. Like, if I wasn't looking at him, he'd sound like a younger black dude, but he's a white dude, clearly.
Big time rush to the fame. Gotta take off in a plane. Making all that money, getting gains. Ripped up to the moon, sunshine, better rains. Pulling up from 3, gotta aim. Getting quite hot, going up like a flame. I don't know the score, it's not a game. Doing something different, I don't do it all the same. When I turn up, you know my name. Yeah, I got the bag, gotta get it with a claim. Making all that money, getting gains. Crypto to the moon, sunshine, better rains. Pulling up from 3, gotta aim. Getting quite hot, going up like a flame.
I will say his flow's on point. Like, I've heard a lot of underground artists whose flows can't match up with the beat. Like, it's their first time rapping and they haven't quite figured out how to make things feel like they're cohesively together. But he's got a good flow. He's pacing his words very well. And yeah, like I said, this beat is banging so far. Like, I ain't mad at nothing I'm hearing.
I don't know the score, it's not a game. Doing something different, I don't do it all the same. When I turn up, you know my name. Yeah, I got the bag, gotta get it with a claim. I be making money on the payroll. I don't play no games with a console. Going off fast to the North Pole.
I wish that guy that was holding the camera, I wish he wasn't you can see a shadow in his shirt. So that's an editing and shooting note. Make sure that your guy's not so close to you that you can see him in the shot, but yeah.
On the team, what's your role? By chance, do you speak Espanol? Filling up the train with some coal. Bathing on the reef, nothing at all. What you wanna do, what's your goal? Why you doing that, waste of time? Waiting outside on the line. 99 know at a dime. Going past the limit, that's a fine. We can wait a minute, I don't mind. Always be polite, being kind. In the spotlight, I gotta shine. Pull up at the course with a 9. Making all that money, getting gains. Crypto to the moon, sunshine, but it rains. Pulling up from 3, gotta aim. Getting quite hot, going up like a flame.
I would say this, if he's making like the little shot movements, something like that. Rap is one of those things where you got to be like confident in all your movements. So even if it's this guy, I don't know if it's this guy's first time in front of a camera or not, but you got to be like doing the swish, like the smart swish. You got to be doing the, making sure that the moves are sticking versus like trying to do them loosely, because you want to come across as confident. So also, like, he's staying a lot on one shot at one time when it could be using cuts. Not that he has a lot of different shots to choose from here, but even within the 3 or 4 shots that he's using, you got to be cutting up between those just to make because the song is actually pretty upbeat and catchy. The video, though, it's kind of slowing it down because it's not changing shots up. So you want to make sure you're changing up your shots every like 2 or 3 seconds or so. That way it keeps the energy of the vibe of the video connecting with the music.
I don't know the score, it's not a game. Doing something different, I don't do it all the same. When I turn up, you know my name. Yeah, I got the bag, gotta get it with a claim. Making all that money, getting gains. Crypto to the moon, sunshine, but it rains. Pulling up from 3, gotta aim. Getting quite hot, going up like a flame. I don't know the score, it's not a game. Doing something different, I don't do it all the same. When I turn up, you know my name. Yeah, I got the bag, gotta get it with a claim. I be making money on the payroll. I don't play no games with a console. Going up fast to the North Pole. Playing on the team, what's your role? By chance, do you speak Espanol? Filling up a train with some coal. Bathing on the reef, nothing at all. What you wanna do, what's your goal? Why you doing that, waste of time? Waiting outside in the line. 99 oh, what a dime. Going past the limit, that's a fine. We can wait a minute, I don't mind. Always be polite, being kind. In the spotlight, I gotta shine. Pull up at the course with my 9. Making all that money, getting gains.
So now I don't know if it's because he's repeating the chorus so much, like I thought the song would have ended like a couple of choruses ago. So I would say the ending part, if you're not changing up the words, it's feeling a little bit longer at the end. Nowadays, honestly, most songs on the radio, if you look at them, most songs are like 2 to 2 minutes and 30 seconds at most. And that's because they don't repeat their choruses 3 or 4 times at the end. So I'd say a good 2, maybe 3 solid verses, do the chorus one time and then get out and just have the beat fade.
Crypto to the moon, sunshine, but it rains. Pulling up from 3, gotta aim. Getting quite hot, going up like a flame. I don't know the score, it's not a game. Doing something different, I don't do it all the same. When I turn up, you know my name. Yeah, I got the bag, gotta get it with a claim. Making all that money, getting gains. Crypto to the moon, sunshine, but it rains. Pulling up from 3, gotta aim. Getting quite hot, going up like a flame.
Oh, so now we stop the song, okay. So I don't know why he keeps doing the thumbs up at the camera, like, I don't know what that's for, because he's done it a lot. Okay, so I will say this, because it's clear he's a new person in the game, and I remember, hey, if you look at some of my older videos, like look at like, shout out to my big girl, some of my older ones where I was doing the same thing. I'd have like maybe like one or 2 or 3 shots that I'd have and try to make the most of it. So I can't fault the guy because he's new, he doesn't have a budget, he's making this stuff himself with his friends. So I won't be too hard. I would say this. I would say the song was extremely enjoyable. Like, I liked it. It wasn't the most lyrical thing in the world, but I thought his voice was very unique and different, but it went with the tone of the song. The little like that beat was just on point. The horns in the background worked for me. The delivery, no really big complaints about the song. Obviously, the more you do rapping, the more stuff you'll start to write. Maybe the more punchlines you'll have, the more clever and creative it'll be. But for an early on song, this worked fine for me, okay? Video, obviously, you're within the budget, but even if you don't have a big budget, you can still like work on things like, you know, how many edits you're making, and you can work on different locations. Like, all your locations here were outside, nothing wrong with that, but they all look very much the same. So you could work on like, you know, maybe doing one at the school and one in the alleyway, then one like, you know, near your house or apartment or dwelling or whatever, just to change up the look of it. Also, and I made this mistake early on too, you don't have to always be looking in the camera and just saying the lyrics as part of the song. So this is where B-roll comes in. B-roll is where you are shooting other things that you're doing that aren't you just mouthing the song, that you can add in to make it look a little more dynamic. So that could be like you trying to do some dancing, or maybe you running back and forth on the field, or you know, the friend that was filming you, maybe he put the camera down and have you guys both doing stuff like high-fiving in the film, just other stuff that's happening in the midst of, that way you won't just have a video where you're just doing the lyrics in front of the camera the whole time. So yeah, like for an early on video, like it's definitely not anything that stands out, but that's something you can work on. But more importantly, the song was fantastic. So definitely you got the songs down. Maybe get some people to figure out how to be more creative in terms of your videos. Even if you're on a small budget, there's ways to be creative on a small budget. Trust me, again, look at my early videos. I did a whole video project for a year just so I could build up my skills of songwriting and also video making. And so you'll get to see the progression of how those videos came about, the kind of plots I put together, how even if I'm in just one setting, that I'm still making it in a way to where it looks like aesthetically pleasing, and those are things that can be worked on, all right? But hopefully, if you're watching this at all, hopefully you watch this reaction, and if you have any comments or concerns about it, you can leave it down in the comments. For the rest of you guys, check out this guy's stuff. I haven't checked out the rest of his channel. He may have more songs on there, but like if this first song's any indication, I would definitely want to hear more stuff from him, all right? But let me know your thoughts. Did you like the video? Did you like the song? Leave it down in the comments below. If you have any videos or songs you'd like me to react to, leave them in the comments as well. If you're a new artist that's like, hey, I'm a new artist, I want you to check out my stuff, then definitely do that. Because like I said, I was a new artist once. I'm still pretty independent, and I know how hard it can be to get people to pay attention to your stuff. And if I can be that person for you, then I'm willing to check it out, all right? That's all I got, guys. I'm APT Songs. Be sure to support me on Patreon, as well as on this channel by subscribing, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. I'm out. Peace. All the girls in the
What up?